This week on the Lost Gardens of Chateau de Rosieres, Marc continues his transformation of an old water cistern into a high-tech greenhouse. After finishing the piping last week, he will now start tiling the floor. The tiling is necessary so that Marc can move all of his equipment in and begin working on his beloved plant projects. The first part of this video was filmed before Marc's accident, when he was still able to crouch down on the ground with just his normal amount of inflexibility.
We've done a screeding on the slab to make sure it was completely flat, and now is the exciting bit of tiling where we will see the place getting finished. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure my lines compared to the wall to make sure that the tiles are really parallel to the wall and that it looks visually satisfying. So rather than starting from the edge of the room, I'm going to line them with the drain cast iron grid because it's what the first thing we see as we come inside the room. And so I think it makes sense to line the tiles parallel to the wall, but in line with this. So I'm going to draw a line to have my first reference. Okay, so now we have a first line. I'm going to be able to start tiling. So I've already done some tiling when we redid the heating room at the back of the house. So I've done a little bit. I'm not an expert, but it's not very difficult either. So I think for a garden shed I should manage. So Margot, would you give me a hand, please?
Yes.
Thank you. We are going to mix the tile glue. There's a proportion of water to put. It says 5.5 liters of water.
These tiles are slices of travertine, which is a kind of limestone. Marc bought them quite a few months ago, but he was unable to lay them throughout the winter because with the cold weather the glue wouldn't set. It didn't really get warm enough until May this year.
This is a bit delicate because I need to make sure I have a slight slope going towards the drain.
converted water tank behind the rescued antique greenhouse will be a technical room where Mark will conduct hydroponics, propagation and many other processes to do with the estate's gardens. It will be necessary to regularly clean the floor, and there could be a lot of water sloshing around, so a slope towards the drain is vital. But it can't be so pronounced that the equipment tables aren't level.
I've been going a lot faster with the Margot's help, and I'm just going to finish my bucket of glue for today because the light's coming down, so I will soon won't be able to see anything. So it's a new day and it's starting to look good. I still don't want to work on the tiles because it's been less than 24 hours, but I'm going to try to finish the line against the wall here. So that the tiling looks good, I need to have all the tiles in line but interspersed. And so I need to cut the edges so that it fits against the wall. I'll start cutting the whole bit and then glue them afterwards. So I have to cut one lengthwise. Cutting the edge is not an exact science because I'll put a skirting board anyway, so it will hide it will hide the gaps if I have some. Why is my pen never at the right place? This one I'll need to cut around the pipe, so I'll make a little dent before installing it. That's the fun bit. I'm taking the ones with the broken corners to do the cuts on the side. I'm going to try to do an artistic cut here. I've done an angled cut, we'll see if it fits. Here we go. It's not the best cut ever, but it will do. I'm all done with the tiling, and now is the nice bit of doing the grouting and the finishing touches. So one last thing I would like to do is put a skirting board, because a couple of years ago I bought some ceramic tiles from a brocante, some 1950s tiles. It's not normally the style I would go for, but I think it can add a really nice touch on a room like this one, which is purely utilitarian, but still really nice. I'm still working on the manifold for the water system of the garden. I had to make a few changes, first because we installed the electricity in here, and so we had to move the pipe a little bit. It's not going to change massively, but also I've decided to connect my pipes slightly differently. So the design evolves as I make some progress. It is still possible to make it evolve even further, because I can add another manifold very easily in case I need more pipes. Here are the tiles I found in a brocante a couple of years ago. They're exactly the style I would take down if they were anywhere else in the house. But I think they can add a really nice little retro touch in a utility room like this. I'm going to start with the little corner here. can't find my tile spacers, so I'm using matches instead. I know I have a lot of them somewhere. I found my spacers. I remember the place I hadn't checked, so I'm going to use them instead of matches. That's going to be a lot better and a lot easier. Except that now I have to move everything. I'm nearly done with this wall, and I'm really pleased with the result. Last one for this wall. I've done the 3 walls. I'm going to let the glue set, and I'll come back to wipe it clean once it's all set. And in the meantime, I'm going to have lunch. I've had lunch and the glue has started to set, so I'm going to be able to remove the spacers and start cleaning. Before grouting, make it all nice and ready to grout. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already, and to like the video because that's very, very helpful.